Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today I'm bringing you some Kaisa gameplay in combination with Demacia, which is the one region that Kaisa absolutely loves. This is gonna be Kaisa with Garen and Jarvan. Now this deck, and just Kaisa in general with Demacia, has started popping up again because these Demacia style decks have good matchups into the Bandle City Swarm decks. So if you're looking for another counter into those Tristana decks or other slow type of decks, this deck is one of those counters that can just play a lot of like big units. Obviously the idea is that the opponent's gonna have a hard time dealing with your Boy Blaster and your Kaisa because they're just putting so much pressure and they're not able to do the plan that they want. And you have multiple ways to be able to kill and to trade with the units favorably. So yeah, hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. If you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOL videos every single day. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you at the end of the video for more in-depth breakdown and mulligan tips. Enjoy. In this matchup, we're going against Misfortune and Quinn, so scouts. I think I want to find like my first route of negation. Because it's champion strength, right? Do we ever keep the Voilin? I think I like the Boy Blaster. I don't think I actually like the Voilin. Because I feel like it's going to die too early to the challengers. This is a much better hand. Obviously, we still need to find 3 more keywords. But having Kaisa... Well, actually, I guess we only need to find 2 more keywords because we have the tough. Having Kaisa and even Cataclysm is not bad at all. I'm down to block this. I'm down to block this. I think not having to deal with the challenger earlier is worth it. We'll have the Boy Blaster, and we can give the Boy Blaster top. Still need 2 more keywords, so it could be Broadwind, it could be the Lurk unit, it could be our Scout unit. There's a couple of cards that I have that give me exactly 2 keywords, so that's the beauty of it.
Fortune favors the
Let's go ahead and go for the combat cook. Overwhelm. Oh man, this kind of sucks, huh? We got both keywords that we already have. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I guess we can go for the Overwhelm here. It allows me to sacrifice this guy and it still be okay. The tough is so good, by the way, because of the tough is so good because I I wish I had enough. I wish I had enough to just go ahead and kill the Misfortune. Let's go here. Let's go for this tough, and we'll pass the tough and the Overwhelm to the Kaisa. We're still 2 keywords away because we ended up whiffing. I was hoping we could get we could have got an impact here, we could have got a scout here, and they would have been 1 keyword away. Regen is pretty good. Let's go ahead and just drop the Kaisa right away, because we can give the Kaisa the scout, right? The tough and the Overwhelm. So she have tough, Overwhelm, and evolve.
Storm's brewing. Storm's always brewing.
Idea is pretty simple. We're gonna make it so that the opponent cannot attack into us, because our units are gonna have tough, and it's gonna make it really difficult for the Misfortune. We have the quick attack and Overwhelm, so we can attack. Opponent shouldn't do anything. Next time we have enough mana to play Garen and also be able to have a Cataclysm. Oh, Challenger. But there's one problem. There's one problem here. We can go like this. The opponent cannot play the Golden Ages because the Golden Ages doesn't exist anymore, right? The only problem with, like, I think I'd rather just go Garen here and have access to Scout. To Cataclysm. I think I'd rather have access to Cataclysm. Next time we just win, right? Next time we just win, we drop the Jenny, can give her Scout and Challenger, and then our Kaisa just destroys everything that the opponent has. But we got the keywords that we needed. We might not even need a Cataclysm anymore, because opponent doesn't have Golden Ages. I guess there's one thing I need to worry about. There is one thing I need to worry about. Champion Strength. So Champion Strength does kill me here. Champion Strength does kill me here. Double form up is a problem.
Justice waits for no one.
So champion strength gets them. Huh. I guess he's not gonna kill me just yet. Okay. So I think we go, because the opponent just play another unit, I think we have to go ahead and kill this misfortune. Opponent's not allowed to play another unit if they don't want to cap out a champion strength. So we can kill this misfortune. That saves me 1 damage from her stuff. Oh, okay. So the opponent tapped out a champion strength. So we just win, right? We just win now. Opponent has not 9 mana. They have 8 mana. So they're off. They're off. So we can go Jenny. We get the Kaisa. Now, if the opponent has a rally here, we still don't lose. We only take 6 damage. Yeah, so I think we get there. All right. Whew. Got super concerned. Yeah, we just get for Scout and Challenger. Now we have literally every best keyword in the world on Kaisa. We have Overwhelm, Tough, Scout, Challenger, Quick Attack. Oh, that's a cute rally. So we can go ahead and just pull this one. And just go ahead and pull this guy. Just pull the strongest ones. So pull the strongest ones with a Cathiran Rain. I guess we could pull the Tough Poro. And that's game on the next attack. I needed to play around champion strength, right? So that's why I wanted to kill Misfortune, because even if they're putting those champion strength there, I have 3 blockers. The problem is that if they do play champion strength, I probably would have lost anyways. Well, that's not true, because my Kaisa has Tough, and also we have gotten another +2/+2 from the Evolve. So I think we could have actually survived with the Kaisa. We just wouldn't have time to play the. Because let me see, they had to use the Inspiring Light. Without the Inspiring Light, the units are 1/1, right? If they play the Champion Strength, the units go to a 5/5. And if they go to a 5/5, my Kaisa will be at 5 health with Tough. I will have been able to block it. So yeah, I will have been able to block it with the Kaisa. So I could have played for the second skin even after the opponent played champion strength, right? So I think I would have been okay by killing the Misfortune. The Misfortune would have been additional damage that I didn't need to deal with. So GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Veigar and Norra. We don't get the Kaisa. I think I'm gonna mulligan for Kaisa. Or Broadwind also works for me, right? Maybe we keep the Boiling now. We keep the Boiling in our hand so that we can trigger the Broadwind. I think that's probably correct. So we can play Broadwind on 2 and then Boiling on 3. Opponent could have a Quietus though here. So maybe we actually don't play either of them until next turn.
Only I can command darkness.
I have to deal with that. I have to deal with that, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't let that stay there. So they have the Quietus anyways. Yeah, I have to try to block it. I guess I could have gone for the Boiling, but I mean he already has the Tough. I have to try to block it. That's really bad now. So that thing's gonna be pretty high up. Let's go Domination. Regen is not bad. We did kick the Garen out earlier. We don't have the Kaisa, and that feels bad. Second Quietus. So they're gonna get the Darkness to 4. Wow. Okay. I guess that's how this game is gonna go. Actually, the Darkness is gonna be a 5 because this Catalyst is gonna strike at least 1 more time after this. Yeah, double Quietus I can't beat. Can't beat the double Quietus, unfortunately. I think I want to give this the regen. Have the Overwhelming regen. Oh, yeah, okay. That's cool. Okay, so this is only going to go to 4 now. They could have actually gotten it up to 5, but now it's only going to go to 4. And I think I'm cool with that. Let's go here. We don't need to put the Tough on it. I don't want to risk too much. I guess opponent could have Haste Spike, and there would have been a reason for me to play this Tough on it. Drop the bomb. All right, cool. So there we go. At least we got them to waste that drop the bomb, and that's nice. So the Tough gets me to 4. We need to find Kaisa or something else. I mean, we're gonna get this guy to do a lot of damage. That's a good Kaisa. So the quick attack. That's such a good Kaisa. I kind of feel like I just want to drop Kaisa right now. With 5 mana, opponent doesn't have anything to kill this Kaisa. So I know I can get this second skin on her. Even if she's not evolved right now, that's fine. She has quick attack and she's gonna have Regen, Tough, and Overwhelm. This is the safest time to use this second skin, right? And then next time opponent's gonna have to actually play their Vengeance on the Kaisa, otherwise they just lose their whole board. That's kind of cool. We attack with both. This Overwhelm damage is gonna add up. The opponent can have a haste spike, but that's not enough to kill this.
Easy does it.
Yeah, haste spike is not. That regen on both units is huge, and the tough as well. It's gonna help a lot with the darkness later on.
Oh dear.
We just need one keyword from any one of these two that is new, and we can get the ball from both units. Fearsome gets us there. Yeah, Fearsome gets us there. Quick attack doesn't. So we Fearsome, and that gets both of them evolved.
We have something the void will never understand. Me.
Me. Now what? It has to be Vengeance, right? Has to be Vengeance, but now you have to worry about the Fearsome. Okay, that works. I mean, that works. You played around us not having any way to kill this unit. So you go for the Crumble. You better hope that you find a... You better hope that you find a Scout is not bad at all. You better hope that you find a Fearsome blocker, right?
Garlic works in a pinch.
If you don't find a Fearsome blocker, I will commit lethal here. I even have the double form up. Because this is gonna get through. Ruination is not real, guy.
You ain't velvet blood.
Ruination is not real.
I'm gonna do what I can, but you need to run.
Right? They don't play Ruination here.
Well, aren't you the cutest thingamajig I ever did see?
We always play the second skin, because it's not gonna matter. If the opponent has the Vengeance, they always stop the skill anyways. So we always just play the second skin here. Yeah, they have it, they have it.
Father.
I think we still have lethal, by the way. Well, maybe not, because we have to use the form up. But the fact that this has Scout should let us get there. They want to block this one, I guess, or they want to have... So this is lethal if the opponent doesn't block this Void Blaster. So if the opponent doesn't block the Void Blaster, this is lethal. Even if they do, this is 4, 8. You have no Fearsome blocker? Yeah, so this is lethal here. All we have to do is play around the Haste Spike. That was interesting, not blocking, right? They would have forced me to use the form up. And then you just block with Nora and stay alive. We beat the Haste Spike. We beat the Haste Spike. Okay, so we just win. GG's. Woo! That Kaisa top deck saved the game. Because he forced the Vengeance out of them. Opponent couldn't really do anything. Again, because this Fearsome was able to get through. So, GG's. In this matchup, we're gonna get Teemo Caitlyn. Okay, we want the Brawl win, right? So that we can challenge this Teemo. And the Void Blaster is so good, since we're gonna be able to just get a ball so quickly, right? I probably have to keep him. Because the Void Blaster is gonna put a lot of pressure into the opponent with his Overwhelm. And we have the hand, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the hand to really get a ball really quickly. We just need one more keyword. So I like playing this Broadwin on turn 2 into Hashley on turn 3. Give it Challenger and then kind of go from there. Okay, that's our last set of keywords that we were looking for. So we should just play the Hatchling then, right? Yeah, we should just play the Hatchling here and we just play this on curve. Yeah, we'll just play this on curve here. We'll go here. We'll go Broadwin. We'll go Warden. We'll kill the Teemo. Boy Blaster. We have Cataclysm. We have Form Up. This is shaping up to be pretty good game. So let's go here. Okay, I think I actually go ahead and gonna kill the Flash Bomb Peddler unless the opponent just kills this Broadwind right away, which they can. But again, this is already gonna be evolved, so when we drop this down, it's gonna be a big 6/6 unit that the opponent has to deal with. They should probably just kill this Broadwind. I guess the danger of attacking with Broadwind into the Peddler is that the opponent could just pie toss this.
Hot on the trail.
Keep all flammables on the trail. 4 out of 10.
Interesting. So if we attack here, so the opponent's giving me the choice. The opponent's telling me, which one do you want to kill? That's what the opponent's telling me here. Which one do you want to kill? Peddler or Teemo? I think this is the time where we just go after the Teemo first. Sorry, after the Peddler first. Knowing that the opponent has no pie toss. We can still kill the Teemo next turn with the Broadwind again.
Armed and ready.
Yeah, we'll block with this girl. I think that's fine. I like the Broadwind one more time, and then next time we play the Boy Blaster. Second Peddler, alright. We just need to have this. We just need to have mana for both of these, right? We just need to have mana for both of these, and we should be okay. That's 3 Flash Bombs. The chances of those Flash Bombs hitting me are low, right? Alright, never mind. They're high, apparently. So that's okay, because this time we gotta go after the Teemo, and we'll have the Boy Blaster. So this time we actually do go after the Teemo. And we'll have the Form Up to save this against a Mystic Shot. Double Pie Toss. Group Shot, Group Shot. Yeah, so we go Form Up, we go here, we kill the Teemo, we're still fine. Imagine if the opponent had double Peddler, that would be a lot of Flash Bombs. So I'm glad I was able to kill that first one. We can play second Boy Blaster and still have the mana for the Cataclysm, right? No. Yeah, we do.
Prepared for anything.
Teemo, that is not regulation
I
equipment.
don't like this Teemo. The problem is I think we have to go second Boy Blaster. Just because the opponent can have a Mystic Shot here. It's more likely for them to have something that deals 2 damage than it is for them to have something that deals 3 damage. You see this? If I block with this Boy Blaster, the opponent could kill with their Caitlyn. So that's why this is okay. And we can go ahead and do this. We can go ahead and do this and actually Scat Attack. And just get the rally. Does that make sense? Maybe we don't Scat Attack. Maybe we just play this Elder and have another unit that can eat up some of those Flash Bombs. We just play second Boy Blaster. The only thing here is going to be a Karina. Opponent doesn't get the Karina. We attack like this. Pull this guy to the side. And the opponent shouldn't be able to deal with this Overwhelm. And then we have the Cataclysm to finish up the game. Yeah, so the Cataclysm lets us finish the game. Yeah, playing that second Boy Blaster last turn did all the difference. Because I know that the opponent has Mystic Shots. They have the Piltover Peacemaker, right? They have a Group Shot. They have things that can deal 2 damage and not 3. So that 6/6 was always going to be a better blocker. So then we go here, attack, win the game. The Boy Blaster just kind of carry us in this game. No, who needs Kaisa, right? GG's. In this match, we're going against Teemo, Tristana, and Gnar. I think we have a good matchup into them. We have the Kaisa. I don't know if the Elder is the correct play, though. Whew, the Boy Blaster is good. The Kaisa is good. The Elder is weird, but I don't have any other units. Okay, this fits as the hand, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and potentially 6. Once we get a keyword that we don't have. So this should get us there now. This kind of fits the hand, right? This hatchling is the best thing you can get. But I do think that these 2 units are very important. So I still don't think the Elder, keeping the Elder was correct. But I'll allow it for now. Let's take advantage that we have this keyword now and just play the impact. I'll take the 2 damage, it doesn't matter. 2 is nothing in the grand scheme of things. We play the spell shield, that's 4. This is 5, this is 6. And we'll have enough mana for form-up. So we'll have the mana for form-up. We'll be able to give the Kaisa the overwhelm. This is annoying, but I guess we can kill it with the Void Blaster if the opponent doesn't open attack. Okay, they didn't open attack. Blocking with the Void Blaster is risky, just because opponent could have a group shot or a toss, right? A pie toss. But I think it's correct. I think it's correct. Notice how the opponent is keeping this alive. Sure. I don't know that I need to block this. Because again, here we just play Kaisa. Now what? All our units are evolved, so now we have good blockers for the rest of the game. Kaisa is up. I think it's going to be always the overwhelm that we give her first. Just start putting pressure into the opponent, and it allows my Cataclysm to just blow them out as well. So I think it's always going to be the overwhelm first. The spell shield is cute, but the spell shield... What if we Fearsome and Lurk? The problem is that this gets beat by a Pie Toss, right? So I think it's going to be here. I'm too scared of this having a Pie Toss attached to it, so I think I'm just going to overwhelm. That's still 3 keywords. We're hitting this one, and we're still hitting both of these, right? Because these are the weakest, so the barrier doesn't matter.
I'm Tristana, and I take
That matters, though, because if the opponent has exactly prize fight... Yeah, it's going to hit the barrier. If the opponent has exactly prize fight... So prize fight into group shot or something does kill the Kaisa. It has to be exactly prize fight into group shot, actually. The Pie Toss is not enough. We can challenge this Tristana with the Cataclysm next turn. If the opponent doesn't open attack, which they're not incentivized to open attack here. Even if they put this on Tristana, that still only takes her to 6. So they're not incentivized to open because they're only pushing 2 damage here. So they gotta develop something, and then this Cataclysm just punishes that develop. It's potential that it's probably better to play the Jenny, but I think we just want to kill this girl right here and just call it a day. Stop the Tristana from doing too much damage to us. That's triple impact. We have Rider Negation for the prize fight into group shot now. Second Tristana is a lot less dangerous. Yeah, there you go. We also killed the Mayor. Another Mayor, their other one. Okay. I'm going to just keep this Rider Negation. Just in case. There's no way that you can... Yeah, okay, I mean, if you're attacking, that's fine, right? I mean... I'm just blocking. I will block this. I will block this Gnar. Yeah, we just block here, and that's game. Like, opponent wanted to level up the Gnar, but that's not enough. So, GG's. We get the perfect curve. Well, not the perfect curve, but close enough to what we needed it to be, so yeah. In this match, we're going against Shyvana Shadow Owls. So this is going to be Citria, right? This has to be a Citria deck. We have the perfect hand for evolve units to come down. I don't even think we need a Warden. I think we have 2 keywords here. We have 2 more keywords here. We're looking for Kaisa and other evolve units because this is already 5. We can go Browin first. Keep the Hatchling for next turn to get the Browin the Challenger. And that's probably correct. Unless we top deck like something that we want to play in turn 4. Okay, we don't. So we go here. 2, 3. Opponents also... Okay, yeah. So they'll go ahead and go for their Sentry. We don't need to give them the draw yet, right? Our opponent's going to have Vengeance. Okay, so we did draw this, but we drew something that we can play together. So yeah, I mean, this is actually just nuts. Because we can go hatchling here. Yeah, we can go hatchling here. We can sacrifice the hatchling to the blocking Bilgewater. Or we don't need to. We can just play the Elder and wait until the Elder to kill it. No, I kind of like blocking here. I kind of like killing this with our Browin, right? Because there's a good chance that we can go ahead and trigger the thing right here. Scout. Oh, if we were missing Scout earlier, now we have it. So now we can actually kill this guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, how do we do this? I think we do trade. By the way. And just force him to take the trade. The Vengeance is the one thing that scares me. A form up here could be annoying. We'll have the Kaisa, right? So if it's a form up, single combat. Okay, so the opponent just loses. The opponent just wanted to prevent damage. This is even better. Because this has spell shield. Right? So this has spell shield. So what if we just go second Elder? We give one of these Elder Scout. And then next turn when we Kaisa, we can copy the Scout and Elder. So even if the opponent kills this first Kaisa, whatever Kaisa we get next is gonna have spell shield and Scout. And how is the opponent beating this? Again, it has to be a Vengeance on this Kaisa right away. That's the first step. So it has to be a Vengeance on this Kaisa right away. Is this a Bolts of Hylia deck since the opponent is playing Shadow Isles? Well, they don't have it, so I think we just win the game, right? Scout. Quick attack. Yeah. Let's attack with both. This guy dies. Opponent can trade here if they want to. Opponent can trade with this one if they want to, but then we still attack afterwards. Yeah, they trade here. We still push 11 attack after. Obviously cannot save this Elder. And this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, because we have 4 keywords, because the ball counts towards the Cathian Rain. And opponent goes down to 4 HP. Wow. Wait. Oh, no. It would have been... No. It wouldn't have counted. I was like, wait. This would have been another keyword. But no. It doesn't work like that. So the opponent can kill this one if they want to. Let's go ahead and play the second Elder. We can just play the Garen. Yeah, let's let them kill it. We'll play the Garen for fun. And then next time we attack and just win the game anyways. We have Spell Shield Scout. So... GG's. In this match, we're going against Kennen Ahri with Targon. What's in Targon? We have the Kaisa. And we have the Broadwind. I think I want to see if I can find things that... Okay, perfect. So, Formidable, Challenger, Fearsome, Quick Attack. And whatever else we get from here. Brash? Wait, Brash is kind of busted. Wait, Brash is kind of crazy. I forgot that this was an option now. Brash is kind of crazy. We get Scout. Okay, so this is actually such a crazy curve. So we can literally just go Okay, they're gonna recall the Browin. Alright. They're gonna recall the Browin. We have 2 keywords. This is gonna be another 2. That's gonna be 4. This is gonna be... Okay. Yeah, this is crazy.
I'll see all this world has.
I'm gonna still go Browin. Get the Challenger again. We're gonna be a bulk already next turn by playing the Scout. Because this is gonna be 4 because of the Challenger here. We play the Scout. If we didn't have enough, we got the Fearsome and Lurk too. And this Brash is gonna be kind of nice. So we can have the Scout here.
Stay safe.
Cool.
I'll take it from here.
Let's push 2 damage. Honestly, let's go ahead and play the hatchling too. Let's just push as much damage as we can. Let's just push as much damage as we can. This is gonna be 3, 6, 8, 9. Because the opponent's gonna just sacrifice this guy to the challenge. You're gonna recall this? I think we get there, right? Like, unfortunately for the opponent, as we saw when we were playing the Kennen Samira, if you're in a Ionia deck that likes to recall, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time against our style of deck. If you're gonna just open attack and just pressing OK, and I'm just playing the Kaisa.
Here's where we make our stand.
And now you see what we have in our hand, right?
I know how to destroy them.
Like, we have a second Kaisa in our hand. How is the opponent beating this supercharge? They're not. That's the answer, by the way. They're not. They're not beating the supercharge. Yeah, we just go supercharge here, give it the spin, attack here. I'm not even gonna bother playing the second skin and give them a chance to do anything. I'm not gonna bother playing this second skin because it's not necessary. Opponent's gonna need to have 2 cards to stop this thing, and then we have form up. This was a slaughter. This was actually a slaughter. The fact that we were able to go evolve so quickly and just push this much damage with our 1-drop units is nuts. So Wuju style. Crazy thing is that it doesn't save her, by the way, because this is dealing 1 to her. So it doesn't save her anyways because it's dealing 1 to us. So we're just gonna resolve. And there we go. GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's games. They were quick. They were fun, right? This is what Kaisa does. If the opponent is not able to deal with Kaisa on turn 5, it's gonna be really, really difficult for them to ever come back. So that's why a lot of times these games just really ended on turn 5, turn 6, and turn 7, because the Kaisa just puts so much pressure once you can start stacking the keywords on her. You got to see us do it with Scout, you got to see it with the Overwhelm, and you can see just how quickly this deck can get evolved, right? One of the key units to get there is the Cersei Hatchling, right? The Hatchling gives us 2 keywords because the Lurk and the Fearsome both counts towards the Hatchling. So this gets 2 keywords. The Boiling can give us any keywords in the game, including Brash, which I thought was pretty cool in that one game we have it. The Chambers can give us the Tough. The Elder with the Spell Shield. Broadwind also gives us 2 keywords, and it's one of the best units in the game in this deck for this reason, with the Formidable and the Challenger. Then we had the Domination, could generate a random keyword. Usually you're not relying on her to do that. Warden for the Scout. Notice that we actually don't commit too much to the Scout until we get to the Jenny. I think aside from that, you don't need to go for like a Valor, because Valor is too easily removed by Pokestick, by Pytals or Group Shot, right? And the Warden can also be removed by some of those removals. So because we're running into a lot of Tristana decks, it's better to try to get the Scout from something bigger like Genevieve Elmhart instead, if the game even gets to that long. Obviously, we have one more Fearsome here. Combat could get us a cool keyword. Boy Blaster with the Overwhelm. Garen with the Regen. Jarvan can get us a Barrier. And then Jenny with Challenger Scout, and Kaisa with a Quick Attack herself. So you have a lot of ways to get keyword, a lot of ways to get to evolve. As you saw in most of the games, you can literally just play units on curve sometimes and get to that evolved state. And once you're evolved, your Boy Blaster, your Kaisa, and even your Boiling and your Elder just becomes so difficult for the opponent to deal with. Especially this Boy Blaster. I think if you don't get Kaisa, a lot of times you're winning the game through Boy Blaster. You're either winning the game through Kaisa or the Boy Blaster, just pushing all this overwhelm damage that the opponent is unable to interact with. So my strategy with this deck is pretty straightforward, and I guess it's kind of similar to when we talked about deep yesterday. In the early game, it's like you're trying to go deep, except that you're trying to evolve. So all you're focusing in the early game is just playing as many units with different keywords as possible. Again, the Broadwind and the Hatchling usually is the best 1-2 combo that you can get, and usually Sometimes I play the hatchling in turn 3 to get the Browin the challenger, but this is usually your best 1-2 punch that you can get, because these 2 cards by themselves are 4 of the 6 keywords that you need for a bow. So then after that, as long as you have like quick attack and overwhelm, you know you get the bow and just be chilling for the rest of the game. So again, kind of like going deep, I said we're going to the above. You want to just focus on getting above as soon as possible by turn 4 or turn 5, the earliest. And once you have above, that's when you can actually transition to try to finish up the game by pulling by attacking with your overwhelm units, attacking with your Kaisa, getting that Icatian range to be as big as possible, and just getting rid of the opponent's board. So that is the general idea with this deck, so that you can push a lot of damage and just be able to kind of stop the opponent from being able to do anything and beat you. Again, a lot of decks, if they're not able to deal with Kaisa, they just kind of lose on the SPAC on turn 6. I don't think this list that I'm showcasing today is the most clean list and optimized list. I do think there's probably other options that we can play here. Like, I think probably a second Rider Negation is correct if you want to keep your Kaisa alive. I like the Healer's Resurrection, the one-off, especially because we have the combat kit to enable it. And it's always nice to bring the Kaisa back. The Quicksand, I think, are pretty good as well, but you have to be a little bit careful of how many of those you have. Everything else, I think, feels really good. The ones that I'm just a little bit like wanting a second Rider Negation, right? I kind of want a second Rider Negation. I just don't know what I will cut for it to actually get that second Rider Negation, because everything else feels really, really good. In terms of mulligan, kind of going with that game plan that we just talked about in the past couple of minutes, we want to go for the Hatchling and the Browin. And the Voilin as well. I usually like Browin, Voilin, or Hatchling. All of these units are really good at getting us towards that evolve win condition. And of course, you want to have Kaisa. If you get Kaisa in your opening hand, just keep her. Because this deck is like feast and famine, whether you get Kaisa on 5 or not. The games where you have Kaisa on 5, it's going to be a lot more difficult for the opponent to beat you, because they have to have the removal. Vengeance, Spliterator, whatever it is. So I recommend keeping Kaisa, and aside from that, going for your early units like Voilin, Hatchling, and Browin to actually get to your win condition, get to a brawl, and just push damage that way. Also, of course, it can be matchup dependent. Sometimes keeping the Boy Blaster can be a good decision if you already have a good enough early hand. Like if I see that I have Voilin and Browin, and I know I can draw another unit, I'll probably keep the Boy Blaster just so that we can start pushing a lot of the overwhelm damage early. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind. I think that's it for today's video and kind of like the breakdown. Hope you enjoyed today's games. Again, this deck is really good as a counter to the current meta and to a lot of those Bando City Swarm decks. If you liked today's video, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOI videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you all again tomorrow.